my name is Kayla Lee. I'm on the Columbia women's soccer team, and as an Asian American, I celebrate Chinese New Year with my very, very large family. I am one of 5 children, and each of my parents is also one of 4 or 5 children. So as you can see, I've a very large immediate and extended family. Usually for Chinese New Year, we get together. My grandparents or great-grandma cooks dinner. And in general, it's just great being with my family. It's always very loud, very fun, and there's always something to do.
I love this holiday because it's just a reason for me and my family to get a bunch of Chinese food from our favorite restaurant and just see some of my aunties who are all the way in China, and we give them a FaceTime call. And it's just a happy day, full of food, full of smiles. And we also get something called a lucky envelope, which contains lucky money, which growing up, that was also a fun little plus to get. And yeah, it's one of my favorite times of the year.
This month is important to me because I'm a Chinese American, and my family are extremely proud people that have come over from Hong Kong and made a living here and a home here in the United States. And something that's special to our family that we do every year, celebrate the Chinese New Year. I know there's a lot of different ways you could say it. My family says Kung Hei Fat Choi. My mother speaks Cantonese, and we try to celebrate and commemorate with a traditional meal. My favorite meal is actually dim sum, which is like a Chinese tapas brunch, and that's something that we try to do together. I think the bigger idea is that we celebrate family together around food, around good food, and we share the things that matter to us in the new year.
Hello, my name's Coach Ampan Gyavong Manisa. Before coming to the United States, I was a refugee from a little country in Southeast Asia called Laos, or as Americans say it, and it's spelled out Laos. We still celebrate many, many Laotian traditions, and one of them is our New Year's, which just happens to be in April. And usually it's a week to 2 weeks, and that's where it's religious and everything else put together. So we go to the temple as a family, as well as many other Laotian families. And then it's a big potluck. And it's probably our favorite holiday because you get to see everyone, and you see the monks, you see all the people. And after the ceremonies, everyone just basically has food and just eats and celebrates the new year and wishing for good fortune for the next year.
This month is important to me because my grandmother and father are immigrants from Vietnam. As Vietnamese Americans, something we do to celebrate our heritage is to eat traditional Vietnamese foods. I love to watch and help my grandma Kim make dishes like Yum Yum and Bún Bò, and my dad is really perfecting his pho right now. And I also love to share those recipes with my friends and my teammates, as my grandma has made Yum Yum for lots of my teammates before.
As a Chinese American living in America, my family tends to speak a dialect of Mandarin at home called Shanghainese, since I am born in Shanghai, and we speak that dialect a lot. When I was living in China, I realized that a lot of students, or just kids, tend to only use Mandarin as a language to communicate with others and forget about the specific dialect that Shanghainese people speak back in the old days. And I just thought it was a really special thing to me for me to be able to communicate with not only my parents but also grandparents. 无字尾条，家家打发娘，我打标中国人。